We just saw a big old bull on the trail.
Gros Morne National Park.
Woo! What do you think of that, Hudsters?
We're in Gros Morne. So we pulled up to our first hike in Gros Morne, Western Brook Pond. Took us about an hour to get everything organized to start actually hiking. And now it's raining, but that's okay. It's about a 6-kilometer hike. Says it takes about 1 to 2 hours. Looks absolutely beautiful, and I think we are headed right into this valley here.
Whoa.
Yeah, this is gonna be pretty epic. Steep escarpment of the Long Range Mountains marks a crack in the Earth's crust. The fault was created when continents collided in Devonian time about 400 million years ago. The land on the far side of the fault was thrust up and over the land on this side, buckling the rocks of the lowland. During the last ice age, glaciers flowed off the Long Range Plateau more than 100 times. Forging down valleys, each advance removed meters of rock. Over a period of more than 2 million years, glaciers scoured the river valleys into cliff-walled troughs, such as the ravine of Western Brook Pond. Nice flat trail. I mean, I'm happy to be getting exercise, that's for sure. So this looks like it is a wheelchair accessible trail, which is really nice. Of course, we're not using Wesley's wheelchair, but they had a wheelchair rental at the beginning of the trail, which tells me it should be accessible all the way to the end, which is pretty cool. Well, it says this trail is 6 kilometers in and out, so that should mean we're halfway there, right? 3 kilometers in? Dorothy's actually walking really well on the leash right now. I'm actually pretty impressed. Hey, you sleepy boy? Wow. Wesley was getting a little upset in the front carrier, so we switched him to the backpack. And we figured we'd give Hudney a little exercise. Hudson, come on. Let's go. Come on, we're going for a walk, bud. Come here. Come here.
Well, this was just a little warm up here for Gros Morne. Nothing too major, like pretty much a road that goes into this what's considered an inland fjord. It looks really cool, and in season you can get a ticket for a boat that'll take you deep into the fjord. So really the end of this trail is kind of like a tease, because you want to keep going but you kind of can't. So me and Tori are wondering if we should get a canoe and paddle into the fjord, but you know, we don't have our kids' life jackets here and stuff like that, and there's so many other hiking trails to do, so you know, you can't do everything in one trip, so reason enough to come back right there. We just pulled up to campground at Gros Morne National Park. We are the only people here, which is kind of cool. There are some other sites where you can plug in where you have power, but we're charged up, and these other sites look very, very beautiful. Got the place to ourselves. Hiking trails leaving right from the campground, and something pretty cool I'm about to show you now. Check this out. Nice little morning coffee spot overlooking some quaint fishing cabins. Lobster fishing, I think. There are a lot of hiking trails around here, but we don't know if we'll get a chance to do all of them, but there's one coastal hiking trail that I think we're gonna do tomorrow. Gonna be definitely more rugged and wild than the one we did today, which was like a highway. It basically was there just so people could easily get into a little boat tour of this amazing inland fjord, but good thing to do to kill a little time today, but tomorrow the real hikes are gonna start.
So this could be our home base if you want it to.
I like it.
I mean, you have to drive to all the different trailheads aside from this coastal trail, but we could just unhook the trailer and just go for hikes, check out the area without having to tow this thing, and then just have home already set up, you know?
Love it. Great idea.
So that's an option, or we could pack up and move. There is another site that's like a little bit further down the highway, but what difference does it make? It's like probably 10 minutes from here.
Cool.
Huddy, this is a fire pit.
I'm excited to check out that coastal. Whoa, whoa. Huddy, that wood actually needs to come out here, bud.
But don't you love this?
Love it.
And then we can like maybe
It's really cool.
we can schedule like a few days to stay here, and then we can move somewhere else after a few days if we want to.
I like it. Huddy, you're gonna get that fire going, bud?
Wow.
Look at the trail they have down to the water. What do you think about that, Lex, huh? And this is the view of the sunset from our campsite. Just incredible. Huddy, what do you think of that, bud?
Hi.
Hi. Wow, so awesome.
Why don't we whip the sausages on the grill there?
Okay.
Is that what you wanted? You want to sit in your own little chair, Angel? Oh my God, how nice is it not having to be in a winter jacket?
I know. This is good. This is a great little cooking fire thing too. I like it.
Yeah, I do like it.
You seem stressed out, Huddy.
God,
It is so beautiful
I
out here.
really can't believe how nice it is.
Yeah. Get it in ya, bud.
Well, I'm gonna do egg fried rice. To be honest, I've never done it before. So, how it goes.
Coastal Trail, Huddy. Coastal Trail West. Coastal Trail, Mama.
Coastal Trail, Gros Morne National Park.
Let's rock and roll.
Hi.
Hi. Smell that sea breeze, eh? You can almost taste the salt.
It's like a miniature forest in here.
Well, we are just taking a little break on the coastal trail here in Gros Morne National Park. One good thing about mid-October, you really got the place to yourself. Not another soul out here. Overcast, kind of wet day where we probably wouldn't have gotten the best views if we'd hiked into the high country anyway. So a good day to stick to the coast, I think. This is not a super long hike. It's about 6K in and back. So not bad with the kids, and really enjoying it. It's pretty flat, but some beautiful views of the ocean. Not very windy today either for the coast. You saw those sculpted trees that are sculpted by the wind and how you can get under them, and it's almost like a fort in there. It's pretty cool, but you can tell that those are sculpted by by winds that are usually a lot stronger than this. So yeah, just enjoying a little stroll, carrying the kids. We're not camping in here overnight with a tent. We're heading back to our camper, and gonna move on to the next adventure tomorrow, but definitely glad we checked out this trail here at Gros Morne. North scared it off, eh?
Was it north?
Yeah, so we just saw a big old bull moose on the trail. And this is the moose. The rut's late this year, so the moose are in the rut, and they can be a dangerous thing to encounter. And so we didn't get the camera out in time, unfortunately, because I was trying to get a bear banger out because it was eyeing us down, but I think North spooked it and it ran the other way, so it didn't try to come at us. But yeah, it's okay, North. It's okay. No barking. No barking. Yeah.
What do you do if it charges us?
I'm gonna fire this bear banger.
Hide behind a tree?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Find a big tree to hide behind?
Yeah. I don't think we're gonna see it again. Anyways, bummer that we didn't catch it on camera, but that was cool. Just a big old moose right on the trail. What are you up to, bud?
Hi.
Hi. What's that?
Look, Hetty. Can you hold it?
Yeah.
It's gooey. Cool. It doesn't like it.
First time he gave him one that I was fishing with, he tried to eat it.
Okay, but you have to be gentle with it. You can't squeeze it too much. Thank you.
Well, we are still here at Gros Morne. Yesterday, Tori did a little bit of a resupply on a couple things. We did an awesome coastal hike. It was very wet, rainy, drizzly, foggy all day, which it's still overcast. The rain's gone, and it's supposed to clear up and be sunny by early this afternoon. So we're going to check out a couple other neat things around here, including Tablelands. Huddy is just checking out a worm, which seems to be very interesting. I think it's maybe the second worm he's ever seen in his life, so it's kind of a big deal. Yeah, so Tablelands is supposed to be beautiful, and we brought our stuff to go backcountry camping. So we brought like our tent, and we're looking at the different trails around here, and we were thinking, I carry a full backpack and Huddy on my front, probably getting up to 70 pounds. Tori carries Wesley and whatever else she can. We go into the base of Gros Morne Mountain, camp there, day trip to the peak and back one day, camp at our camp again. That way we don't have to carry our full load to the top, and then come back and all in at 17 kilometers. To be honest with you, my left hip is feeling a little sore, and carrying that, 250 pounds of moose meat out of the bush didn't exactly make it feel better. It was sore since my French River trip, so I'm sure it'll get better, but I've never really given it a chance to heal yet. And that's a lot of weight to carry in. It's very challenging to do with both kids and all the gear for, late season trip, because we need winter sleeping bags, we need more clothes, sweaters, all that kind of stuff. So I'd be carrying a fully loaded pack, all our camera gear, and Huddy on my front, which is about the same as carrying a fire hydrant because the kid's a tank. So now we're thinking that, the trails around here are pretty well marked, aren't they, Wesley? Yes, they are. It might be better to do Gros Morne Mountain in one day, do it all in one shot. It's 17K to get in and back, and so we're thinking that maybe instead of backcountry camping, we could leave super early in the morning and make it back, bring our headlamps, and potentially have to do the end of the trail at night, but camp, leave our truck, right at the trailhead, so we get back and we have a nice warm place and stuff like that, and not have to backcountry camp. And because it's 17K, which is a lot, plus a lot of it's right up a mountain, going in with all that gear will slow us down. So if we go light, we will be able to cover a lot more ground. So we're thinking, instead of backcountry camping here in Gros Morne, we might try to bang off that trail in a day. But that's not going to be till tomorrow. The weather's supposed to be nice tomorrow too, so hopefully we have some clear skies and some beautiful views. But today we're checking out a place called Tablelands. So we're going to be putting a few miles on our boots today, to say the least. Just getting things going here. Tori got some oatmeal going, got a couple coffees going. Can't complain. Super excited to see what the day has to hold. Yeah, Gros Morne National Park, freaking beautiful, and lots more to come. Okay, so the Baird family is heading off. Quite a late start. We grabbed a bite to eat on our way, and yeah, this looks like another planet, I think would be a good way to say this. They call it the alien land. It's called the Tablelands. It's really cool. You got to be careful in winter because apparently it's a serious avalanche zone. We got a lot of snow here, but look at this.
Huddy, are you excited?
We're going into the clouds, Huddy. Oh, we got some blue skies.
So we're gonna go up there.
Up into the clouds?
We're gonna go up into the clouds. Basically, we're following this creek and just going all the way up and getting a view.
Yeah, this is a trail. Hey? Oh, this rock looks like it has scales in it. Interesting serpentine rock all around here. Hey, I think we should get up here now. Looks like our trail continues on the other side and crosses right here. Well, we're making our way up this mountain here at Tablelands, basically climbing up beside a waterfall, making up this mountain. And we're just about to start the steep part now, and it's already pretty tiring, but what a view.
Yeah, it's incredible. This is nice. I can see the main trail, and as beautiful as it is, we're off the beaten path. Like it's beautiful up here, and it's not that bad. It's, you know, it's a bit of a climb, but it's doable. Pretty easy to find our way back.
Yeah.
Just go down the mountain.
It's so open, right?
It's so open. Cool.
Yeah.
So we are just watching 3 caribou walking actually just close to the path down there, but I don't think we would have seen them if we were down on that path because there's too many bushes in the way.
Yeah.
Like those people just walked right by, didn't see them. They're pretty far, so it's hard to see them, but yeah, pretty cool. North spotted them a while ago. He was almost chasing after them.
I don't know if North smelled them, but all of a sudden I saw him looking this way all intently. They're like probably like 800 meters away and down the mountain, but I look where North was looking. Sure enough, I saw this white thing and I'm like, what is that, a wolf? I'm like, is that a white moose? I'm like, no, it's a caribou, of course. Yesterday, there's a bull moose right on the trail, which actually startled us. I let out a call when we were crossing this pond, and then called a couple times in that area, and then half an hour or more later on the way back there's a bull moose right on the freaking trail. And now we're seeing caribou, so awesome wildlife here in Gros Morne National Park. That's Huddy saying wow.
We're taking a little break here. I don't know how high we've climbed, but we've been climbing for some time and it's exhausting and warm out. It's really nice out today, so just took a little water break.
Does this count as lightening our load, or are we just carrying the same amount until we pee?
Well, I'm gonna pee, so.
So we have completed our hike here to the top of this waterfall, which is freaking awesome. Like, wow, what cool country. It's just so jagged. I feel like I'm in the Grand Canyon. Some people compared it to another planet, but Tablelands here in Gros Morne are unreal. How can North still see those caribou? Look at this. Look, watch North. Caribou are right there.
Okay, yeah, I don't want to go too much higher, I guess, but
I want to have a view of pure wilderness.
yeah, like I want to go over there and look that way. I feel like we're missing, because like just over that little.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay, cool. We're gonna go up and summit the mountain on the western side. Maybe get a view looking that way. So.
Wow, that looks refreshing.
So yeah, we made it to the top and we climbed over another ridge and got an awesome view out on the kind of a flat part of the Tablelands. Anyways, we're gonna walk down quickly but safely, because the walk down can often be more dangerous than the walk up, and there's a couple parts that are we're getting a little tricky. So we might walk on trail for a bit more, and who knows, maybe we even see some caribou. But anyways, amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, it feels so good. So good, so awesome, such inspiring country here. Awesome highlight of the trip. Yesterday we see a moose, today we see caribou. It's just getting better and better. caribou is right in there. It's hard to see through the bushes. Got back down to the main trail to have a look, but I can see it, but it's not exactly front cover of Field and Stream magazine quality shot, but it's still pretty cool. Making our way back past a pile of woodland caribou poop, and as a matter of fact, we did manage to get down to the trail and get a couple good shots of one of those caribou we saw from up on the mountain. So can't ask for a better day than that. We've been hiking for maybe 3.5 hours, and this is a bit of a test. We didn't get away from camp till later than we thought, so till 10 or something, and then it's almost an hour drive from our campsite to here because it's a big park, and we stopped for lunch. So still feel really good about what we managed to get done, and a bit of a test on whether we're going to be able to do the 17K loop Gros Morne mountain climb tomorrow with the kids. And Hattie's stoked about it, so I think we're going to give it a shot. Keep our eye on the time. If we're running out of time, we turn back. It's that simple.